Good morning, it's Barbara. Thank you for joining me for coffee. It is going to be a balmier day today. You can see our snow is almost gone. So we lost 5 inches of snow off of that table yesterday. Pearl's got her stick. And our snow's getting very thin on the ground. So we're going to have some rain, and that's going to be the end of that. And there's Pearl with her stick. Do you have your stick? Yeah, I see it. But I'm going to do my vlog now. Yeah, maybe Dennis will come down and throw for you outside. Maybe. Crash, bang. Holy cow. So I just put my lipstick on. So I have my bowl of lipstick here. So I can remember. Oops, I've got to comb my hair. I fluffed it this morning with product. Sue did not give me any product yesterday because I don't think, I'm in there with a mask, and my mask is taped, so I can't just take it off. It's taped so that it'll stay on nice and tight even when she washes my hair. It's the over the ear kind. Anyway, I said don't put product on. I have product at home that works for me. So it turned out pretty good. Sue is a very, she's good. Oh, this is that dry stuff. Revlon Color Stay Ultimate. I guess this is supposed to be like a little bit like a lip stain. It's kind of dryish and sticky. I forgot. I don't like the way this feels. Oops. Don't worry, I have my lip oil. I'll put lip oil on. And that feels better. I'm not a big fan of the look of matte lipstick, so I haven't bought any, but I suspect that matte lipstick feels a little bit like that too. We'll see. Okay, so it's Color Fast, but I put stuff over it. We'll see if it comes out on my cup or not. A little bit, not very much. So I'll have to think of it like the lip stain. And that's okay, because I have, lip oil. Anyway, so I keep it here to remind myself if I want to wear lipstick on my blog. For you guys. Good morning. So if you watch yesterday's vlog, I got interrupted, and I only told you that because I decided not to edit, so I didn't show you the beginning of it. But anyway, so I got a haircut. I don't think she cut it nearly as short on the top as she has in the past. So we'll see how it looks in 12 weeks. My follow-up appointment is for 12 weeks. But the thing is, my hair apparently grows really, really, really slowly, because I was thinking my hair still looked good and didn't need a haircut, and then it was time. And I'm pretty sure I booked it for 12 weeks, so maybe 12 weeks is too soon. We'll see. Well, she didn't cut it as short, so I probably need it in 12 weeks, and then I'll have her cut it shorter, and then I'll have it every 16 weeks. I finally used up my gift certificate. What I used to do, well, UOGs, no, I used to dye my hair red. I've been dyeing my hair red for decades. And, Sue was my, I went to the same place for like the last 15 years. So anyway, my hair was a line item in our budget when we were trying to figure out if we could afford to retire early. I'm like, my line, no, this is not allowance. Because I was getting my hair done every 4 to 6 weeks, because I'd have this little, divider line down my head. I look like a highway. And so I was getting my hair done on average every 5 weeks, which is, 10 times a year. It adds up. So I was paying, with tip and everything, I was paying $30-$40 every time I got my hair done. And when I think about that now, that's insane. But so every December they would have a 20% off sale, and everything was 20% off, including gift certificates. So I would buy a gift certificate for myself for the cost of next year's hair, and so my hair was always 20% off. So I had bought my gift certificate, and COVID hit. So I just finished the gift certificate that was supposed to pay for all my hair being done in 2020. But COVID hit and I didn't go to the hairdresser for 18 months. So my hair grew enough that she could cut off all the red, which wasn't red anymore, of course, because it faded. And I discovered my gray hair, which shockingly I really like. And I never thought I would. I thought I was one of those, I expected to be one of those 90-year-old old ladies who still gets her hair colored red the same as she did when she was 35. I was counting on my friends to tell me I was ridiculous and I needed to stop. But COVID apparently was my friend, told me I needed to stop, and look, so you know. So I have my gray, which I'm very, very happy with. So anyway, I just spent the last of that gift certificate on this haircut. So I've been using that same gift certificate for 4 years now. Yeah. Yeah. But, you know, it takes a while to figure out that things like that have to change. Dennis is just discovering the first thing I did when I came down and put my water on to get my coffee was I peeled the onions. Dennis we had sweet onions on the list because I think we were going to have hamburgers or something and we wanted a little sweet onion on our list. But Dennis ended up buying a whole bag of them, and he doesn't prefer to cook with sweet onions. Sweet onions and yellow onions have about the same amount of carbs, but yellow onion has way more onion flavor than sweet onions, so he uses less. So he prefers not to use sweet onions. But he has a recipe that he makes for caramelized onions that are delicious. And so he said if I peeled those onions, that he would make me caramelized onions. And that was like 3 days ago. And I keep forgetting to peel the onions. So this morning I got up, while my water was on the boil, I peeled the onions. He'll slice them. He's got a mandolin or something he'll slice them with, but he doesn't like to peel them, and I'm happy to do it. So there you go. So he just came down and discovered a bowl full of peeled onions. So he knows one thing I'd like him to do today. I did some cooking yesterday. I made fluff, which isn't exactly cooking. It's preparing, because you don't cook it. And I made crackers. We were running out of cracker. We had no more fluff, no dessert for Aura. Oh my gosh. And we were running out of crackers. And he had just made egg salad and tuna salad. So crackers, you need crackers. So I did a little in the kitchen yesterday. And my hair. And I read 2 books. I'm in a reading mood, you know. I mean, reading is what I can do that will satisfy me, and I have some books to read. So if you're here for the crafting content, not much. Sorry. I do have to start a new list, though. I've been coming down saying, I don't really have anything I need to do. The house looks okay. It doesn't really look quite as okay anymore. But I have things I have to do. I have not switched my clothes. So I've now combined my summer clothes and my winter clothes in a giant pile that is very unwieldy, and, you know, I'm always picking stuff up off the floor. My oil seems to be absorbing into my lip. My lipstick, but it's still not coming off very much. So there you go. Anyway, so I need to make a list of things, and maybe do a couple things. That would make me feel better too. And I'm thinking about crafting. You know, I'm thinking about crafting, and I really would like the leg warmers before it gets bitter cold again. Our weather guy says we're going to have a lot of snow in February. So anyway, I don't know what I'm going to do today. Mag Dennis to make my onions. But yeah. I do have one more book in my series that I got from the library, and I probably will read that. And, you know, read the news, and who knows what else I'm going to do. Carol assures me that these go fast, even though they're fingering. We shall see. But it uses a 1.5 needle, which I do not have. Yeah. Oh, and number 3. Yeah, I have 3. So I guess the 1.5 might be for, I don't know. I'll read it sometime when you're not, you know, sitting there waiting for me. Oh, you do 10 rows of garter. And then you switch to a bigger needle. But I don't have a 1.5 in any size. That's my problem. Anyway, I'm sorry. I shouldn't be doing that because it's boring. But anyway, these are cute. My problem is I'm sitting here thinking, well, if I can do them on a 3, and I could just sit here, I could just do them because most of my minis are balled up at this point. And I wouldn't have to go rummage around upstairs and wind bear yarn because I was going to hold them double and, you know, blah, blah, blah. Anytime I, you know, don't have to do something, it ends up being more likely I'll do it. Anyway. I'm presuming you start at the ankle. But I don't know, I'll read the thing. I'm not making any promises about if I'll be knitting at all or not. But, meanwhile, I am going to go. And I'm not... go make my list. That's what I'll do. I'm going to go make my list. I already did the onions. I think I'm going to peel the onions on the list and then cross it off. Because I did it today. It's not like from yesterday. I did it this morning. Anyway, I'm going now. I'm sorry. Please take good care of yourselves. Please, please stay safe and stay sane.